Alright guys, it's Haunted Hills Project 1 Day 2. We're going to be doing more on the mausoleums, so we're going to show you more of that, more carving foam. I'm going to show you the next step, giving it the stone look. I'm also going to be doing some more work on the signs for our queue line. I'm going to show you that as well. And then later on, I'm going to make some LEDs. That part of the video is going to be just like Still Be Studios video on the LEDs, so you could skip that if you want. Anyway, I'm going to show you after I turn the lights on in here what this wall right here is looking like right now, because it's already all carved. I'll show you that in just a second. Alright, here is the one styrofoam mausoleum panel that we've been working on. You can see the bricks on either side. It's fully carved now. I'm going to go ahead and do the next step, which is going to make it have the stone texture, which is just an extra step to give it more of a stone look, even though we are going to spray stucco on this. You can see here I carved out and I left this because this is going to act as like the door. It won't actually open, but it will look like the entrance of this mausoleum when it's done. We're going to frame it all out along the whole outside, right along here and along the top and that side to give it some depth. We're going to hit it with the stone look, and then this will have two more panels, one here and one here. It's going to be six feet wide instead of only 4 feet, and then this piece over here that I'm working on as well is going to go for the top. So these are going to be they're going to be 6 feet wide, 12 feet tall to make the full one. And we're making 3 of those, and then we'll be making another one that's going to be 12 by 12, so it's going to be twice the size, and that's going to act as our actual facade for our second haunt. So I'm going to get to work on this, and I'll show you guys what I'm doing. Alright, now I have all the way up to right here done, all the way across on the bricks for the heat gun, because I couldn't reach any higher, so I'm going to grab a ladder to do those ones next, but I wanted to show you guys this. So after I've done the texturing, you can see how they start to look like bricks and like grout lines instead of just like styrofoam. Now, like I said, at this point you could just paint it and call it done, and I've done that in the past and it's worked, especially if the audience is far away from these. After you paint it, they'll never know the difference between real bricks and this styrofoam that you just made. But I'm going to take it a step farther by spraying the joint compound on here. The other side. Alright, a very important safety tip. After you use your heat gun, this metal tip will be very, very hot. It will burn you if you touch it. It will burn whatever you stick it on. Don't put it on any cords or anything. That's why it's laying on the floor like it's in trouble. So don't touch it because it's going to be hot. Alright, I'm going to do the top and then I'll show you the whole thing once it's done. Alright? Alright, all the bricks are done now, all the way up to the top. I also went ahead and did the door the same exact way I did the bricks, just in a larger area. So, quick note, this step is not necessary if you're going to spray it with stucco, because, wait a second, because if you're going to spray it with stucco, the stucco is going to cover up a lot of this texture on here. I'm hoping that after I spray the stucco on here, some of the texture will still show through and it's just going to look even better. But on the other hand, if you're not going to spray stucco on here, this step is necessary and this could be enough if that's what you want to do. It's all up to you. As you can see, it looks like concrete right now. You can paint this and it'll seal up everything and it'll look great. And if you want to go that way, you can. I'm taking the extra step. I'm going to spray the stucco on there with my hopper. Once I get the stucco, that's going to be in part 2. So I'm going to put this to rest for now because I don't want to carve any more bricks. And I'm going to go work on the sign for the entrance. All right.